Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is nutritionist Anuradha. Today I would like to talk about the PCOD, that is polycystic ovarian syndrome. Well, usually many of the women in our country are been suffering through this problem, and not only in our country, all over the world. The major problem where the female is been has to overcome is this PCOD. It's a condition where the male hormones called as androgen are being increased in the body, developing some male characters in the female, due to which they will be having some symptoms like where they couldn't conceive, and they have irregular periods, and they have overweight and all. So there are some tips to follow in order to overcome this. Simply following a very good lifestyle and a lifestyle modification, that is the sleep pattern, then the food habits, and then the activity patterns, everything has to be changed. So normally what is the diet to be taken for the PCOD? So many people have a doubt, what is the foods to eat and what are the foods that are not to eat. Basically, whoever is suffering with this PCOD, they have a similar diet to be followed with same as the diabetic patients, because they will be having the imbalanced insulin production in the body. So they have to follow a low carbohydrates and a low fat diet, and then a high protein and a high fiber diet. So how to follow this? There are some foods to include in your diet where it will increase your good fats in the blood, that is like salmon, fish, tuna. You can take a good amount of leafy vegetables and fruits where it will increase the fiber intake, and a good kind of proteins, high biological value proteins like legumes, pulses and all. But there is a point where we have to follow certain kind of activity as well, like relaxing kind of techniques like yoga, pranayam, and there is some asanas like butterfly asanas in yoga, where people are having a very good result with this also, because everybody nowadays are into sedentary lifestyle, and most of the female, they are into very hectic busy schedule where they do not have time to spend for themselves for the activity. They will be in such a hurry and all time busy with work and busy with balancing the home and kitchen and then the office. It's a big role where a female is playing actually, but it is also very important that anybody should take own time for themselves also. At least a half an hour should be kept for our own selves, that is a female has to give half an hour of time at least for the activity and to take care of the self, because it is leading to PCOD condition, which is really affecting the female hormones, and they are facing so many problems and complications in their life. So it initially starts with the weight loss. This weight loss happens when there is a proper activity and when there is a diet modification. This diet modification is also very simple, where you are reducing the carbs intake and then reducing the fat intake, and then having good amount of water and good amount of fiber and protein in your diet as equal to the diabetic diet. But initially you have to do the activity as well. And then there are some foods like low GI foods, that is called as low glycemic index foods. So some foods are there which will be having a balanced insulin production after the eating also, that is nothing but called as low GI foods. That is nothing but whole pulses and grains and whole wheat grains, and then you have good amount of legumes and all. So these kind of foods has to be added. And there is other diet called as acid room diet, where people have these cabbage and cauliflower and all, they have containing some goitrogens in that, which will be not easily digested with the PCOD patients. But in fact, if it is taken raw, then that would be a problem, but if it is boiled or steamed, then it is not at all a problem. So you can take all vegetables, but whether if it is in raw form, then you have to minimize the use of cabbage and cauliflower. Cabbage, which is giving you goitrogenic effect in the body. So there is other thing called as omega-3 fatty acids. That all nuts and all are having a very good omega-3 fatty acids, and fishes like salmon and tuna are very good in omega-3 fatty acids. So I give a small tip to at least have a flax seeds powder in your diet every day. At least morning you can have a spoon of flax seeds early morning, and then you can have a handful of nuts in the early morning, that is 5 soaked almonds with 2 pistas and 2 walnuts in your diet as you start up your day early morning. Please take it. And after that you can even plan up for having a hot water detox water, and then start with your activity. So you should even have some diet like anti-inflammatory diet, where you'll be having some detox vegetables and fruits, where it will remove the excess water from the body, where it's been retained in the body, that is relieving the excess toxins also. So this kind of some tips are to be followed, in fact, to overcome this PCOD. But without a proper activity, without a proper lifestyle modification, it's very impossible to keep your PCOD under control. So please do take care, because the patients who are suffering with PCOD are also in a risk of getting diabetes and thyroid and heart related diseases also. Please do take care, and take care of your activity pattern and your diet pattern, and please maintain a very healthy lifestyle. And please, my dear friends, especially women, please give at least half an hour of your time to take care of yourself, because you will be having a very huge responsibilities to take care of whole family and the office and so many things. But it is also important that at least half an hour should be spent for ourselves, where we take care of ourselves. That is, a woman will be able to take care of herself and see that what kind she can overcome the things, what is the wrong thing happening in the body, and how to overcome that. So please do take care, my dear friends. And then if you have any doubts, feel free to call me, and I'll give you the free diet consultations. Thank you all.